What's up, everybody? I'm Jason, this is the Freebird Garage, and today we are doing one of the easiest installs for this Harley Davidson FXR behind us. And you thought last week or the last video, if you didn't already check it out, go check it out now. It is awesome. Well, at least in my opinion. I am, of course, my #1 fan, but anyways, that's not the point. The point is the easy install that we are doing that can change this bike drastically with a very low cost and a very easy install that anyone else can do. But why would I be tossing you out this one and saying the last one was easy? Well, because the last week was a 2-bolt install. This week, 1 bolt. You can't get any easier than that. Maybe a vinyl sticker, but then again, that requires precision layout, and you gotta make sure that looks, otherwise it looks tacky and crappy. But this one tops it all. Let's get into it. Before we dive into the easiest install on this Harley Davidson FXR behind me, little backstory on why this part hasn't been already installed, because it has been sitting on my shelf since the ship date of August 7th, 2019. Why did I wait? Was I just waiting back then to create this YouTube channel for the perfect timing to slap this cover on? Absolutely not. That was not the reason why. Reason why, number 1, I ordered this and it was during a time when they would only create these in small batches and then they were gone, of course. Now, I think it's been so long, they actually stock this on their website, so if it's something that you do like after the video, go check them out, go order it up, go support them, and get one on your bike. But the caveat why this wasn't always on my bike even back then is because you need a R&S Big Sucker on your bike. So, easy enough, I said I'll order this first because they're hard to get. Order up the R&S Big Sucker, bam, we're in business. Problem is, I didn't realize when I ordered the R&S and why I couldn't find it is because this is a 92 bottom breather motor, Evo to be exact, of course. They only make the R&S Big Sucker for 93 and up, because 93 up, they switched the breathing ports onto the heads for the oil, not the bottom case like they did on 92 and below. So if you are trying to figure out why you can't get an R&S Big Sucker for your Evo motor and you just haven't really dived into it, but everywhere you go it just keeps saying 93 up and you're like, well, it should work, it's an Evo. Everyone says they're all the same from 90 or 84 and up. Why am I having this difficulty getting this part on my bike? There is a way, obviously, to get it on. I have case in point on my bike. How did I get it on mine? Well, of course, I have a video of the install, but a quick layout is, 1, you gotta get the bolts that will then adapt through the R&S Big Sucker holes that will replace what they come with, which is some big bolts that they have. You're gonna get some ones that are going to fit into your top head. Once that's done, you're gonna throw a couple of spacers or washers, and then you're in business. All you gotta do is run your drain line that's on top, right down the bottom, cut it off. There's such little oil that comes out of that you don't even have to worry. I mean, I've had this bike run hot, get done, and I don't think I still have seen a drop of oil from it. Now, you can always wrap up the coil if you want, or wrap up the hose, and then it'll be tucked up in the coil and you'll never see oil either way. But that is a way on how I got mine on there, and I absolutely love it. And that also allows you to get the easiest parts installed and change the design of this. But of course, we need to make this install even easier. And you know how we do that? Well, the last order I did with Heatwave was for these sunglasses. You never checked out their sunglasses before? Go check them out. They are the dopest ones out there for a low price. I'm not sponsored. They don't give me money. They don't send me anything. I just love their product. Obviously, case in point, t-shirt and sweatshirt and other videos. But anyways, go check these out. When I ordered these, they were doing a customer appreciation day, which was you had to order over $100 after everything was done. But on top of it, they gave you 20%. So you had to be over 100 plus the 20% on whatever you ordered. On top of doing the customer appreciation, they said they were going to give each of the first 100 customers a special gift, and that is a badass, one-of-a-kind mat behind me. Now, you guys don't see it yet because I have it in a box. I have yet to know what is inside that mat. I've held on to that one for a very long time. You had to wait until exactly midnight in order to get this. It was completely free. You didn't know if you got it either. That was the worst part. So you put the order in, everything was set, and then it was a waiting game. But luckily, I got one. And today, we are opening that box in order to get this install done. So here we go. All right, so technically they did give me something for free, but I didn't ask for it. I bought this fair and square just like anyone else did. Waited my time at 12 o'clock in the morning, or actually my time, 3 o'clock in the morning, and paid my way in order to get this. But the cool part is that this was a dealer's choice on what the design was. There's 2 different styles of their logo on this mat, so let's see which one we got. Woo, I'm excited. I've waited a long time for this one to be opened up on top of it all. We just got so many exciting boxes from Heatwave that we are showing off right now and bringing you guys all for the ride. All right, there we go. Oh, all right. Woo! Oh, fresh mat. All right. 1, 2, 3. Woo! Look at that! Thank you, Heatwave. Man, that's sick. All right, let's see how it looks next to the bike. Crispy! Of course, you want to make sure your bike doesn't leak, otherwise you're just going to ruin the mat. Luckily, we fixed that. So, let's get the cover on now. All right, first part of the easiest install on this bike. 3/16 X. Loosen up to a point where you just grab it with your hands. Here we are, right there. Remove bolt. Remove old cap. Put aside for another time of design. Maybe the spacer, may need that. All right, next. Rocking that Heatwave logo, snug it down. Bam, we're in business. That looks awesome. Love it. Look at this showroom quality. This is 1992 again, and I'm just on the showroom floor of Harley Davidson with a touch of Heatwave tossed in. Going from that logo to this or this to that. Look at that. Simplicity is nice, but sometimes you gotta switch it up a little bit so it just breaks the mold. I love it. Between the mat and the cover, I just want to have this. I want to carry this everywhere I go, like a keychain or a little pocket of a family. This looks fantastic. So that about wraps it for me in this one, guys. I would greatly appreciate if you could hit the subscribe button, tap that like, press that notification, leave a comment below, tell me what you think. And for those who've already subscribed, thank you. And as always, stay free. Catch you guys later. Peace.